Okay, so this is Jake Cherry with San Diego's Best Windows, San Diego Residential Services. Make sure that that video is rolling the whole time, Frank. So what we're doing here is we are cleaning the around the chimneys. The original problem here was this broken tile here, which was sitting here like this. So what happened was the thermodynamics, which are, you know what thermodynamics are if you're watching this video. What happens is the water comes into here, the sun beats on here, and this gets, the paper gets brittle and things like that. Now it's dry right now, but it was wet earlier from the rain that just happened. So what we are doing at this job, and I'm making this video for my customers that are getting overpriced by people that are coming out and doing roofing and telling you, because you have this broken tile, you need to take out this entire section and it's going to be $10,000. This job is a $750 job, and I'm going to explain why these things need to be done. So when you have a broken tile like that and it's separated, if you come look over here, when these roofers put this roof on, the flashing is overlaid over the paper. The paper is supposed to be overlapped over the flashing. So that way when the water comes down, it does not get inside there. And I'm going to investigate that later with my customer in the attic to make sure that there's no water leakage in there. And if there is, we'll dry it out. But there isn't any in the drywall or anything like that. So this is what we are doing in addition to fixing that tile and repapering that area so that it's the paper is not worn out anymore. We're using 30-pound paper instead of the normal 15 that that roofers use when they first put paper in your house. So all this debris is gathered over years of I think the roof is about 10 or 11 years old here. So all this debris and mud and leaves and stuff gets in here and gets all backed up in here so that the water has nowhere to go but just around the thing. The water is supposed to be able to hit the flashing, go around the chimney, and go down by the flashing. So if you come over here and look at this, so it doesn't get under this flashing right here. Now this flashing is glued down and all that other stuff. But this flashing over there, that's ridiculous how they did that roof. So most roofs aren't like that. But the main thing is not only do you not want an overpriced salesman like me, a slick guy, come out and talk to you and tell you, hey, this needs to be done. It's gonna be $10,000, and you got 5 people at your house for a week. This is a $750 job, very simple job to do. So the most important thing is that you take these tiles off, you put them exactly how they were taken off, so that way you're not playing Legos at the end of the night, because that takes forever. And they just simply need to be nailed back in, just like a regular tile, and all this is going to be cleaned out, free of debris, so that when it rains in the rain season, the water is going to hit the flashing, it's going to go around the chimney and go down into the gutters like it's supposed to. So if you come over to this chimney over here, this one was done right. The paper is over the flashing. So when this comes down here, it's able to hit the flashing and goes down like it's supposed to, and down to the gutters, and then down your downspouts, and then out to the street or wherever you have your gutters going down to. So cleaning around your chimneys is a must, because you don't want to, it's preventative maintenance so that you won't have roof leaks. So if anybody that is watching this video, it's obviously somebody that I have quoted a price for something like this, and this is a video explaining in detail what it is, and this video is actually going to this customer after we're done so he can see everything, because he doesn't want to come up on the roof. So I make videos, I don't just come up here and say, oh, this is going to be $10,000, and you're like, okay, well, you're never going to go up on the roof, but you just trust the guy because he's on Google and he's got a couple of good reviews. But that's not just But anyways, this is hands-on experience. This is looking right at it. So make sure your chimney, is it still rolling, Frank? Okay. Make sure your chimneys, around your chimneys, are clean. You need to have somebody pull the tile up, if not me, at least somebody else, but never pay more than a couple, like $250 to do the cleaning on each chimney. It is a lot of work. It is difficult work. It's more the skill level that I have is that I'm able to do this. Also, these valleys here, you see these valleys? Not all of this stuff can be blown out with a gutter. Some people have tight valleys, some people have open valleys. So we've blown most of it out, but we actually have to bring up a hose and wash this stuff down and make sure that it goes down to this flashing down here and goes down the roof, goes on there. We've already cleaned the gutters. Also, we cleaned solar panels. This particular house went up 8% after cleaning the solar panels on yesterday. I'm sorry, 2 days ago, and today or yesterday, he looked at it and his solar went up by 8%. So clean your solar panels, please. It'll save you a lot of money. Also, around the skylights, you want to make sure that this is clean and these are free to, the water's free to hit the flashing it's supposed to and go down. Same thing as the chimney, same concept. Still rolling? You're sure? All right. Now, we're also going to come over here to this chimney. Same thing. They did this one right. The paper overlaps over the flashing. So the water's going to come down here and just whoop, go down. But look at all this dirt here. This dirt accumulates, you know, over a long time. And what happens is, I've already explained it, but what happens is when the water comes down and hits that dirt, it shoots off over and potentially goes under this flashing. Now see, this flashing wasn't done right. The other one on the other side was. This one needs to be glued down or masticed around, but I'm going to put paper over it, or paper over it. That's another route. It's a cleaner, more efficient way to do it. We're also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're using 30-pound paper instead of the 15-pound paper. So this is Jake Cherry with San Diego's Best Windows and San Diego Residential Services. Clean your chimneys, clean your valleys. If you have broken tiles, make sure that whoever does it, if it's not me, somebody else, make sure that they take a video or go up on the roof with them if you're able to, or FaceTime message with them, because you don't want somebody, and make sure that on the video the whole time. There's no reason somebody can't be on a Facebook Messenger and show you as they're walking on the roof like this. If they go up there, now I'm not saying everybody's bad, but there are some dishonest people out there, and what they do is they come up here and they'll break a few tiles and they'll be like, oh, and then all of a sudden you're spending $10,000 because you don't know what you're doing. So Facebook Messenger, everybody knows how to do that unless you're 80 and up, and even some people that are 80 and up know how to do that. So definitely have Facebook Messenger when you have a roofer go up on your roof. And if he swings the camera to the right or the left, like, tell him, don't do that. I mean, this is your house, this is your roof, this is a very important part of your house, basically the most important part of the roof. Just $1.5 or $2 million house, the roof is, $100 grand. You don't want to have to make ridiculous repairs that don't need to be done. But this is an obvious repair. You had the roof put on, and I can almost guarantee you that because this flashing is up like this, and this flashing is still rolling, for sure, 100%. So I almost guarantee because this flashing is wrong. I mean, you can even go down there the video. Look at the paper's wet. I felt it, it's wet. It doesn't just look wet, it is wet. It's got wet spots right here. So the water from that broken tile out there is going down on the paper, it's coming down this way, and it's going right under this flashing. That's ridiculous. But that's another story. But the main reason for this video is to explain to people why it's important to clean their chimneys, why it's important to clean your valleys, and why it's important to clean your gutters. Because you don't want to have other problems. You can do these little maintenance things for hundreds of dollars instead of having bigger problems later for thousands. This is an 8-hour job with 2 guys. This job's $750, and roofing, you know, they charge you usually about $7.50 per chimney, if not more, and then they'll tell you there's a bunch of other stuff wrong with it. So don't do that. And that's a good strategy. I mean, if you want to be dishonest, but if you have integrity and you're honest, and you know, you're going to give the customer the right price, and you know, there's just a lot of scammers out there, so be careful. Anyways, that's it. And I will make a video right after this one with everything put back together, so you can see the video, how it looks, because it looks tore up right now, and this will be the same day. If you look at the sun should be about like over there, like I think I'll be watching the sunset from this roof, so that's going to be kind of cool too. Okay, signing off. Thank you very much. You can go ahead and hit stop. Thank you.